Death begins with the legs, and whoever ignores this may be accelerating their own end without even noticing. Does it seem exaggerated? Then answer me. Have you noticed that with the passing of the years, the legs are getting weaker? Climbing stairs begins to be a challenge. Walking long distances is no longer like before, and even getting up from a chair demands more effort than it should. Now tell me, is this natural, or is it a sign that your body is screaming for help? The truth that almost nobody tells you is that the fragility of the legs is one of the first signs that your health is declining. And if you don't act now, it may be too late. Studies prove that the loss of strength in the legs is directly linked to accelerated aging, the increase in the risk of falls, and even the loss of autonomy. But calm, the good news is that there is a 100% natural and effective solution to strengthen your legs and restore the vitality that your body needs. And I'm going to tell you everything in this video. And more, if you watch until the end, I'm going to give you an incredible gift. A secret recipe, 100% natural, guarded with 7 keys, passed from generation to generation by the elders of the Blue Zones, the regions of the world where people live for more than 100 years with health, vitality, and independence. And the best? This recipe can help to heal your organism from the inside out. But before we begin, I need to ask you for 2 simple favors. First, commit yourself to yourself. If you want more health and longevity in the coming years, I want you to comment down here, "I want strong legs." This simple affirmation is going to activate your brain for this transformation. Second, like this video and share it right now with who you want to see strong, healthy, and living many years at your side. You can be sure this person is going to thank you for this valuable knowledge. Now, without further delay, let's go straight to what matters. The 5 foods that are going to keep your legs strong and guarantee your independence for many and many years. Have you already noticed how some people arrive in old age full of vitality, while others can barely get up from the chair without support? This does not happen by chance. As the years pass, our body is naturally losing strength and muscle mass, mainly in the legs. This process has a name, sarcopenia. And the worst, few people talk about this, but it may be shortening your life silently. Sarcopenia does not happen from one day to the other. It is something gradual, almost imperceptible in the beginning. You feel that you are more tired when climbing a stair, that you need to make more force to get up from the chair, or that walking long distances is no longer as simple as in the past. And what does the majority do? Ignores, thinks that it is just the weight of age, but this can be a fatal error. Research shows that people with weak legs have a 3 times higher risk of mortality. This means that the strength of your legs may be what defines if you are going to have an independent and active old age, or if you are going to need the help of other people for basic daily tasks. And the danger does not stop there. The weakness in the legs drastically increases the risk of falls and fractures, which many times lead to serious complications. How many times have you already heard talk of someone who fell, broke their femur, and never again managed to walk in the same way? Many do not know, but a simple fall can trigger a rapid decline in health, leading even to premature death. And now I'd ask you, do you want to wait for your strength to go away to start acting? Or do you prefer to take the reins of your health while you still can? Because the truth is that if you don't do anything to avoid sarcopenia, the chances of losing your mobility and independence in the coming years are very big. But if you know how to feed your body with the right nutrients, you can recover the strength and energy that you thought you were losing forever. And it is exactly about this that I'm going to speak now. So pay close attention, because the next minutes may completely change the way you see aging. Have you already stopped to think that what you put on the plate every day may be weakening your legs? Many people believe that the loss of strength is just a natural consequence of aging, but the truth is that a large part of this problem is directly linked to alimentation. Our body is a machine, and the muscles of the legs are like the engine that keeps us standing, gives us balance and independence. But just like any engine, it needs quality fuel to continue functioning well.
And this fuel comes from the foods that we consume. To maintain the muscles strong and active, your body needs proteins, vitamins, and minerals in sufficient quantity. The proteins are fundamental because it is them that help in the construction and in the muscular regeneration. Without sufficient protein, the muscles start to wear out and lose volume, resulting in that sensation of weakness and difficulty to move. Besides the proteins, vitamins like D and minerals like magnesium and potassium are essential. They help to avoid cramps, improve circulation, and guarantee that the muscles function correctly. For this reason, a balanced alimentation not only strengthens the legs, but also prevents problems that may compromise your health and independence in the coming years. The big problem is that many people, upon arriving at 50, 60, or 70 years, begin to eat less. Or worse, they make wrong choices. They end up leaving aside foods rich in proteins and essential nutrients, substituting for breads, pastas, sweets, and industrialized products that do not offer the elements that the body needs to maintain itself strong. Another very common error is to consume little water. Without sufficient hydration, the muscles become more rigid, the articulations more inflamed, and the risk of injuries and pains increases. The result? More difficulty to walk, more tiredness, and a constant sensation of wear. But the good news is that all this can be reversed. With the right foods and small changes in your routine, it is possible to recover the strength of your legs and return to feeling that energy to walk, to move, and to enjoy life without limitations. And now I'm going to show you exactly what are the 5 foods that are going to help you to strengthen your legs and guarantee more independence and quality of life from many and many years. So pay close attention because from now on, you are going to discover what really needs to be on your plate every day. When we speak of strong and healthy legs, many people think immediately of physical exercises. But what few people know is that alimentation is one of the most important pillars to maintain muscular strength and avoid problems like weakness, falls, and even chronic pains. What you put on the plate can make all the difference in your mobility and independence in the coming years. For this reason, now I am going to show you 7 powerful foods that are going to strengthen your legs, improve your circulation, and guarantee that you continue moving with energy and vitality. Note each one of them because this information can transform your health. Egg. The egg is a true superfood when the subject is muscular strengthening. It is rich in high-quality proteins and contains leucine, an essential amino acid for the reconstruction of the muscles. Besides that, the egg also provides vitamin D, which helps in the absorption of calcium and contributes to stronger bones. To consume eggs regularly can avoid the muscular loss and maintain your legs firm and resistant. Salmon or sardine. These fish are excellent sources of proteins and omega-3 fatty acids which possess anti-inflammatory action. Many people with more than 50 years old begin to feel muscular and articular pains, and this can be linked to inflammation in the organism. By including salmon or sardine in your alimentation, you not only strengthen the muscles but also protect the articulations, reducing the risk of injuries and facilitating mobility. Bean or lentil. If you feel tiredness in the legs, pains, or even frequent cramps, it may be that you are with a deficiency of iron. Bean and lentil are very rich sources of this mineral, essential for the transport of oxygen in the blood and for the adequate functioning of the muscles. Without sufficient iron, your legs can become weak and without energy. To include these foods in your diet can make all the difference in your disposition. Banana. Who never felt that painful cramp in the middle of the night or during a walk? This can be a sign of lack of potassium. The banana is one of the best sources of this mineral, fundamental for the muscular contraction and to avoid spasms. Besides that, the banana also provides natural energy to maintain your legs active throughout the day. Spinach or kale. These green leaves are loaded with magnesium and vitamin K, 2 indispensable nutrients for the health of the bones and muscles. Magnesium helps to relax the muscles and avoid tensions and pains, while vitamin K strengthens the bones, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. To include spinach or kale in the daily meals is a simple and natural way to guarantee stronger and healthier legs. Sweet potato. The sweet potato is an excellent source of complex carbohydrates which provide energy in a gradual manner throughout the day. Many people with more than 50 years old complain of fatigue and lack of strength in the legs, and one of the reasons may be the low ingestion of good carbohydrates. Different from refined breads and pastas, the sweet potato releases energy in a balanced form and still provides fiber and essential vitamins for muscular health. Natural yogurt. The natural yogurt is one of the best sources of calcium and proteins, two fundamental elements to maintain bones and muscles strong. Besides that, it contains probiotics, which improve the digestion and the absorption of essential nutrients for the strengthening of the body. To include yogurt in your daily alimentation can help in the muscular recovery and the intestinal health, which also influences directly your disposition and well-being. Extra tip: besides consuming these foods, drinking a lot of water and including collagen in the diet can help to maintain the elasticity and the resistance of the muscles and articulations, guaranteeing healthier legs and a better mobility for many years.
Now that you know these 7 powerful foods, begin to include them in your day-to-day and feel the difference in your strength, energy, and quality of life. To aliment oneself well is essential to maintain the legs strong, but there is another factor that is equally important: the movement. Many people believe that after a certain age, the ideal is to save oneself, avoid efforts, and to move as little as possible so as not to feel pains. But this is one of the worst attitudes that you can take for your health. The less you move, the faster the muscles weaken. And when this happens, simple daily activities like climbing stairs, walking to the market, or even getting up from the bed begin to become more and more difficult. The good thing is that you don't need to spend hours in a gym to strengthen your legs. With a few minutes per day and very simple exercises, it is possible to recover the strength and maintain your mobility for many years. An extremely effective and easy exercise to do is simply to get up and sit down from a chair 10 times in a row. Does it seem too simple? But this small movement works the muscles of the legs, strengthens the balance, and prevents falls. If in the beginning it is difficult, you can support your hands on the chair or do just 5 repetitions and go increasing little by little. The important thing is to practice every day. Another very effective exercise is the elevation of the heels. Just stand up, hold onto a table or wall for support, and lift the heels from the floor, staying on the tip of the feet. This exercise strengthens the calves and improves the circulation of the legs, avoiding swellings and discomforts. Do 8 to 12 repetitions per day and you will soon feel the difference. If you already manage to walk with tranquility, a great way to maintain the strength in the legs and in the heart is to do small daily walks. To walk between 20 and 30 minutes per day, even if it is inside the house or in the yard, improves the circulation, strengthens the muscles, and still helps to control the arterial pressure and diabetes. Besides these exercises, to stretch the body upon waking up and before sleeping can avoid pains and muscular rigidity. A simple stretch for the legs is to sit on a chair, stretch one of the legs forward, and try to reach the toes of the feet. Hold for 20 seconds and then change legs. This helps in flexibility and in the prevention of injuries. To combine alimentation and movement is the key for a long and healthy life. It doesn't matter how many years you have, it is never late to begin. If you include these simple exercises in your routine, together with a good alimentation, your legs will continue strong for much more time, and you are going to maintain your independence and quality of life for many years. So, how about beginning today itself? Congratulations for arriving until here. This shows how much you are committed with your health and well-being. As promised, I'm going to share with you a 100% natural recipe, inspired in the secrets of the elders of the Blue Zones, regions known for the high longevity and quality of life of their inhabitants. These areas include Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, Icaria in Greece, Loma Linda in the United States, and the Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica. The residents of these regions have in common healthy habits like diets rich in natural foods, regular physical activity, and strong social ties. Revitalizing smoothie for muscular strengthening. Ingredients: a ripe banana, rich in potassium, essential for the adequate muscular function and prevention of cramps.
A cup of fresh spinach, source of magnesium and vitamin K that aid in muscular and bone health. A tablespoon of chia seeds provides omega-3 fatty acids and proteins that aid in muscular recovery. A cup of almond milk or other vegetable milk, light and nutritious alternative for the base of the smoothie. A tablespoon of honey adds a touch of natural sweet flavor and antioxidant properties. A teaspoon of grated ginger possesses anti-inflammatory properties that aid in muscular recovery. Preparation mode. In the blender, add the banana, the spinach, the chia seeds, and the ginger. Pour the almond milk and the honey, beat until obtaining a homogeneous mixture. Serve immediately. Benefits of each ingredient. Banana, besides potassium, contains carbohydrates that provide energy for the muscles. Spinach, its vitamins and minerals combat muscular fatigue. Chia seeds, rich in proteins and omega-3, aid in the repair and muscular growth. Almond milk offers a nutritious base without lactose, adequate for diverse diets. Honey, natural source of energy and antioxidants. Ginger helps to reduce muscle pains due to its anti-inflammatory properties. Best time for consumption? It is recommended to consume this smoothie in the morning as part of breakfast or up to 1 hour before physical activities. This will guarantee energy and necessary nutrients for muscular performance.
Contraindications. People with an allergy to some of the ingredients should avoid this recipe. Individuals with specific health conditions like diabetes should consult a health professional before adding the honey to the diet. By incorporating this smoothie in your routine, you'll be adopting practices of the blue zones, promoting health and longevity. Try it and share this recipe with friends and family members who also seek a healthier life. We arrived at the end of the video, and if you arrived until here, this shows how much you really worry about your health and want to live more and better. Today you learned that the loss of strength in the legs is not just a sign of time, but rather an alert of your body asking for help. We spoke about sarcopenia, the importance of the right alimentation to strengthen the muscles, the 7 powerful foods that are going to help you to recover the vitality of the legs, and of course I revealed to you a secret and 100% natural recipe coming directly from the blue zones, where people live for more than 100 years with quality of life. Now I want to know from you, from what city are you watching me? Leave here in the comments because I want to send a special hug to you and know up to where this message of health and longevity is arriving. And more, tell me one thing. From 0 to 10, what grade do you give for this video? Was it useful for you? Do you believe that this information can change your way of caring for your health? Now, if you really want to transform your life, I want you to comment this phrase down here. I choose to have strong legs and a long life. This is going to reinforce your commitment with your health and still help more people to engage in this mission of living better. And before you leave, don't forget, leave your like, because this helps a lot this content to reach more people who need this valuable information. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe now and activate the little bell to receive more powerful tips about health and longevity. And last, do something great today. Send this video to someone that you love, that you want to see with more health and disposition to enjoy life. You can be sure that this person is going to thank you a lot for this information. Very thanks for being here with me, and we see each other in the next video.